The Mississippi is moving, right now. It is taking $100 billion with it. Not from a hurricane, not from war. From a single concrete wall that is already failing. 1973, the day the ground vanished. The river wants to leave, it has for decades. Nature is pulling one way, engineering is pulling the other. Underneath the concrete, a secret hole is growing. In the end, you will know the one flaw that could sever the American economy overnight. This isn't just about water, it is about every ship in the country. It is about the drinking water for millions. The Mississippi River is a living thing, it wants the shortest path to the sea. The Chafalaya River is that path, it is steeper and faster. In 1973, a massive flood hit, the concrete gate began to vibrate. Engineers watched in horror, the river was eating the ground beneath the structure. A scour hole 50 feet deep had formed, the gate was floating on nothing. Saved at that time, but they didn't fix the problem. Every year, the river pushes harder, and the gate gets older. The gate fails, the Mississippi shifts, New Orleans loses its river. Without the flow, salt water from the ocean crawls up the channel. Drinking water for 2 million people becomes undrinkable overnight. The port of South Louisiana dies, thousands of ships have nowhere to go. This is the artery of American grain. Without it, global food prices skyrocket. Replacing the infrastructure would cost more than a small country's economy. We aren't just paying for concrete, we are paying to fight gravity. In some places, the river is now 20 feet above the land. If a leak starts, the water cuts through the soil like a chainsaw. The Army Corps of Engineers is in a permanent war. Call it the old river control structure. It is a fortress. They added more structures after 1973 to spread the load. The original gate is still the weakest link in the chain. And the storms are getting bigger. The pressure is rising. Geologists say it is not a matter of if, but when. The river has changed its course every 1,000 years for millennia. Humans have stopped that cycle for only 60 years. They are holding back a force of nature with aging hinges. The cost to keep the gate standing increases every single year. It is the most expensive band-aid in human history. If the spine snaps, the whole body of the economy fails. Oil refineries in Baton Rouge would lose their cooling water. Power grid for the entire region would go dark. 1 million people would have to move. There would be no water. Property values in New Orleans would drop to zero. The old channel would become a stagnant, salty ditch. Supply chain for the entire Midwest would vanish. There is no plan B. There is only the gate. We are trusting a 60-year-old wall with the future of a nation. In 2011, it happened again. The river reached record levels. Structures groaned, the earth shook, but they held. Every time they hold, we think we are safe. We aren't. River is patient. It only needs to win once. Engineers are already planning the next $5 billion upgrade. It is a subscription fee we have to pay forever. If we stop paying, the river takes the state. Next big flood could be the one that ends the fight. Low sill structure is still the most vulnerable spot. The scour holes are still there, hidden under the dark water. World's economy depends on this one rural spot. If it breaks, the impact reaches every corner of the globe. We are trying to write a history the river doesn't want. The law, the river must be split 70-30. But the river doesn't care about human laws. Every year, the pressure to shift increases by a fraction. The steel pilings are vibrating. The concrete is aging. This is the most critical point of failure in America, and most people don't even know it exists. We are locked into a battle we cannot afford to lose. But victory is only temporary. The river is forever. Latest inspections show the foundation is still shifting. A single massive storm could be the tipping point. That is the reality New Orleans faces every single spring. We have succeeded for 60 years, but nature plays a longer game. Next decade will decide if the gate can hold. The cost of failure is everything we have built. Mississippi is 2,300 miles long. Its fate depends on 300 feet. That 300 feet of concrete is all that stands between us. The total economic collapse that would change America forever. River moves 10 feet closer every decade. We are running out of land.